this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Pass to James. Leonard against Durant. Now Gobert. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And he can't get the first one.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And he's good on the second. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Cans it from downtown.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Curry dishes to Embiid. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Boston. And here is Tatum, guarded by Curry. Back to LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now here's James. His last outing, he had 18 points. Tatum against Curry. Davis in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
AD, one of those bigs you can run to the corner and good things tend to happen.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Someone who is always a welcome side here in Atlanta. 2 Chainz taking in the game.
One of the biggest names in music here in Atlanta. And 2 Chainz should be happy with the way the game has gone for the Hawks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard finds Wembanyama. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Really left alone that time. Curry's got 5 now. Here's Tatum. James outside. Tatum with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The 3. And it's James missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Giannis. Wembanyama outside. Tatum against Curry. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
That free throw, no good.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Good on the second free throw. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Wembanyama outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James finds Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Tatum with the screen on Giannis. LeBron passes to Tatum. A floater. Rebound Boston. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry against Tatum. Left side Curry. Count it. Curry's got 7.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The Hawks trail by 6. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Embiid, Antetokounmpo out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4. Davis kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Curry. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. Antetokounmpo against James. Here's Wembanyama for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
KD finds Tatum. Outside for Durant. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound, Atlanta.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Embiid, no good. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
The numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. How about 30 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Davis against Wembanyama. Here's Embiid. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Tatum dishes to James. That three off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Antetokounmpo passes to Embiid. Over Tatum. Embiid, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gobert. Here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Durant. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Boston. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. From 18 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Right side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Durant. Over Wembanyama. The shot by KD. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Tatum driving. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tatum. Tatum against Curry. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. A question here from astronaut Ari, who asks, is it okay to eat sushi you bought at a gas station? I thought you guys might have some thoughts on this.
No way am I touching that sushi. You don't know how long it's been out there?
Why not? Fish is fish. You go right ahead.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Tatum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Celtics passing it around. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Assist from LeBron James.
Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Giannis a screen on Davis. Fires the 3. Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
James finds Durant. Back to James. Wide open. And he drops that one in. James has got 6.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his ring.
RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 1-1. Staying strong against the defense. It's just great to see Davis initiate the contact.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Free throw good, Davis. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeBron against Giannis for the lead. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by LeBron. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Hawks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. James against Antetokounmpo. And Wembanyama outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by LeBron. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
The Hawks leading. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Leonard kicks to Giannis. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here's Tatum for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
No good on that one. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
1:07 left to play here in the third. There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Tatum passes to Durant. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Wembanyama outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Puts up a deep three. No good on that one. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Boston on top. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And to look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Curry is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket by Curry.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. James in the post. Giannis with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Curry, a screen on James. Curry is inside. Tatum on him. Shot clock at 5. Oh, they get it back. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Such an underrated defender. Kevin Durant affecting that shot.
Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the basket by Curry.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
James outside. A three ball. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. And stolen by LeBron. To tie it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And, look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. LeBron passes to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Gobert in the corner. Shoots over Embiid. Almost, but it rolls out. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's James. Releases from the wing and drills it. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's James. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Celtics. And here's Leonard. To the middle, trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Back to Leonard. Outside Curry. Over Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
26 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Atlanta foul. Jason Tatum. His second. Team second. Shooting for Boston. Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.